Unfortunately, this is a gem that's getting harder and harder to get. And this is what happens occasionally when governments get involved with gem mining. So, blue zircon comes exclusively out of Cambodia. So the government has now decided to take control of the mining deposits. Before it was more artisanal, it would be mined randomly, people digging holes here and there. It would come out sporadically, and that's how I've always transacted with this material over the last 30 years. But now the government has decided they want to restructure, they want to take control. Same thing happened in Ethiopia with the Wello Opal. They wanted to take control of those mines. That didn't work out for them. They also tried it in Tanzania with tanzanite. And the problem that comes down is usually because government doesn't know how to transact within the gem industry. So it's very, very tricky for them to pull it off. I mean, I've done a lot of advisory, positions for government, explaining to them, etc. But we'll see how this works out for Cambodia as they push forward. But right now, all of the zircons that you see here at the Florence Atelier are out of my personal collection. They're selected pieces. I have sold thousands and thousands of kilos of rough zircon over the last 30 years of me trading it. But this material is not common. The one you see here, you can see is perfectly clean. Now, what's unique about this and why I held on to it is you see the fire, it looks like a blue diamond. It looks identical to what a blue diamond looks like. And that's because there's another trace element that is not common that's found within this zircon called hafnium. Now, hafnium reduces the optical illusion of doubling. So what happens is zircon has something called doubling, which means layer of luster on top of layer of luster. It's something that occurs in very high brilliant gemstones, also occurs in sphene, but hafnium reduces the doubling effect, allowing it to have a singular type of dispersion, and that's what you have here. So very high optical transparency coming through the crystallization of this stone. The stone is perfectly cut, Cat Florence cut, as you would expect coming out of, the aeronautically engineered designs of Cat Florence, but she has taken a 10.8 carat, recut it to a 5.17 carat, still looks like an 8 carat stone on the finger because all the weight has been removed from the bottom, because zircons are actually quite heavy in the rough material. So after we cut them as gemstone sellers, we cut them heavy because of the weight, to keep weight on the bottom of the stone. You don't really benefit as someone wearing the piece because all the weight's on the bottom as opposed to the top. The face is still the same size, but you basically, as a person selling per carat, you benefit. Kat does not care about per carat, so she just chops it down, and that's what you've seen here. 5.17 carat, unbelievable dispersion in fire. You got well over a carat of deep flawless diamonds here, all full brilliant cut, 58 facets in each one of those diamonds, 59% angles from top to bottom. You've got the dispersion of light that will blow your mind. It's all about perfection with Cat Florence, and that's exactly what you're getting in this ring.